Hi, Trevor here, reflecting on life through music. Welcome and thank you for stopping by. It's fantastic you are here. Well, I trust you enjoyed my last video on David Mullen, and through his song Long Road, we looked at the fact that we actually need people around us in our lives to help us live them. So I trust you found that one encouragement. Let's not do it on our own, but hang around with other people. Well, we're going from there to a lass today who was born in 1970 in Brooklyn. Now, she was the third of four daughters, so just imagine that household. Very much singer, songwriter, incredible piano player, record producer, and actress. And certainly around the late 1980s, this girl was pretty big, very much in the pop genre, almost the pop princess genre. She had such a following, but as we'll just discover, there's a little bit more to her than just being a princess. There's some real depth in her voice and her lyrics, and she writes all her own songs. Who are we talking about? Debbie Gibson. Now, between 1987 and 2021, there's been 9 studio albums, 6 compilation albums, 3 video albums, 27 music videos, 41 singles, and there's a box set in there as well. It's estimated she has sold 16 million albums. She's also an actress. She's been in 12 movies and a variety of television appearances and performances as well. Now, Debbie Gibson is one of these people that's got very bright, can have a very bright, bubbly personality at times. Other times it can be very tender and very real and very raw and very honest. And because she's singing her own songs, it compels her just that little bit more. The incredible voice this girl, she really has. She can really, pop it out, but she can also get quite strong with her voice as well. And if you are a Debbie Gibson's fan, you'll know there's one song in particular that we need to talk about, and we'll get onto that one in a second. She's been nominated for a few awards, and including in 1989, she was awarded Best Debut Artist and Best Debut Album by the New York Music Association. So there we go. Because this girl is from Brooklyn, which is near New York, I suppose, she was getting noticed. And as it turns out, she was just doing her thing, and eventually a radio guy found her and decided to put her in front of some record producers and labels, and the rest is history. Now, as I alluded to with Debbie Gibson, when you talk about her, there is one song that you need to talk about in particular. And that is the song Lost in Your Eyes. This came off the Electric Youth album of 1989. A massive album for her, was number 8 on the UK charts, stayed there for a while, and is estimated sold 4 million copies. So a very extremely significant, important album for Debbie Gibson, and certainly started her career off in the best way. Now, Lost in Your Eyes, this is a love song, but it talks about, I get lost in your eyes and I feel my spirit rise and soar on the wind, and when I'm lost, I can just let go. This song is about absolute trust. This song is about absolute vulnerability. This song is about being absolutely confident in your partner, that, you can just trust them with whatever. In fact, one of the lines says, "You can take me wherever you need to take me. This is how much I trust you." Who likes being lost though? It's like, we might be driving out on the road and we think, oh, where am I again? Or we might be in some country area somewhere. We haven't really been taking notice of where we're going, and we're looking for a landmark and one's just not rocking up. We think, oh man, where am I? Do I go left or right? I have no idea where home base is at the moment. This is what the feeling of loss can be like. Or what about if you're a parent and your child who you thought was with you isn't there? You're thinking, where are they? Panic. It might be 5-10 minutes, and eventually you come back. Fortunately for some parents, that never happens. But for some of us who just kind of lose their child and thank goodness you find them again, there's something quite scary about being lost. This is a different sort of loss though. This is a loss where it's in amongst trust, transparency and honesty. And I don't mind not knowing where the world is at the moment because I'm just so glad I am with you. Even more than that, I don't actually mind where the future goes. As long as you're part of my world, that's all that matters. But there's something really, I suppose, a little bit exciting about being lost as well, and that is that you don't necessarily know where you are. And you think, well, this is becoming a bit of an adventure. Let's try and work out where we are and do it that way. And certainly being lost in your eyes, being lost in the love of somebody else, it's a journey you do together. So you're never really completely lost. You actually are journeying with somebody else. And you're kind of just really glad it's an adventure. This is what love needs to be. It needs to be an adventure. It needs to be, well, let's just see where life is going to go. So you're so much better in my life than if you weren't there. And so that's pretty exciting. We want to live our life full of adventure and life and not be one of regret. And certainly being lost in your eyes with someone, as they're probably lost in yours. What an incredible thing to be able to say. When you look back and think, oh man, I'm so glad I had this adventure with you. Now, what made Debbie Gibson write this song around 1999 when she was 19 years old. So just get that. To write just some beautiful, incredible, stunningly beautiful lyrics as these ones. There's just an experience in there that she has been able to just bring it to life into song. And when you see her sing this one, you just get overwhelmed by what is the beauty and the honesty of these lyrics, that is for sure. So if you're in a relationship right now that's kind of like this, you know exactly where I'm going here. It's great to be lost with somebody else as you do life together. So I trust that will all be an encouragement for you today. Well, on to the clips. Yes, we do have to have Lost in Your Eyes. This is a live version. Now, she's a little bit older here, but I tell you what, there's nothing that shows off her talent like this clip. She's singing a song that has resonated with the world. The minute the piano starts, people just know exactly where it's going. Shows off her voice, her piano playing ability. There is a key change in this song, which is always good as well. And the band is absolutely just going along with her. You don't see much of the band here because you don't need to see it. It's all about Debbie and this song. We're looking at absolutely sublime Debbie Gibson experience with this song. And so there's a live version of that one. And I thought we'd also go back a little way to when she was a little bit younger. So Electric Youth came off the album Electric Youth again, 1989. This album had four singles released off it. Just goes to show that the song writing is pretty cool. She's had some songs in the top whatever through her career. Very successful. A little bit more upbeat for Electric Youth and very much capturing the innocence and the promise of youth in this particular song. Nothing like electricity to bring that alive. Debbie Gibson is a pretty good dancer as well, as you'll see from this particular clip. One of her trademarks was the hat that she would have on, and that's very much in this clip as well. And so there's the official clip of Electric Youth. And I thought we'd also go to her debut album, 1987, Out of the Blue. What a great name for an album. And off that album, we've got Shake Your Love, another pretty upbeat kind of teenage pop kind of song. That album had 6 singles released off it. She just goes to show that she certainly did hit the ground running when she got signed, that is for sure. So the links to all 3 songs are in the description below. That's where you'll always find my links. And I've also, by the way, included my last clip link from David Mullen. So if you want to recap on that one, feel free. Well, if you have come back for another video when we've looked at Debbie Gibson and being lost and being in an adventure with someone, thank you very much for doing so. Or if this is your first time to Life Reflections Through Music, welcome to the channel. And encouragement to everybody is that thank you so much for hanging around to the end and to come back for some more because we're still going. That is for sure. There's been a few requests of late as well, which has been really, really good. So, if you want me to look at a song by whoever, by all means, chuck it in the comments below and I'll have a look at it for you. Well, that's it for today. Next time we're going to go to probably grunge, pop, rock, Alanis Morissette. So until then, I'll catch you around. Bye for now.